Alright, what's up everybody? Tools in action today. It's a real quick tool fight. We didn't have a lot of impacts on hand, but we're going to throw the Milwaukee, what's the model number?
245-20. It's the 12-volt fuel.
And then I got the DCF 815, which is the comparable from DeWALT. Now this isn't brushless, so we're almost positive that the brushless is going to take it out, but unfortunately that's all we had on hand. And this has the 1.5 amp hour battery.
Yeah, and well, the one thing is the fuel gets shipped with the 2.0. I say we just do it with the 2.0, but Dan wants to do 1.5 against 1.5, but you can't really get this type of setup.
Whatever, it's totally not fair. But
well, why are you going down? If Milwaukee sells, if one company sells one tool, one company sells
okay,
two. Why don't you take the two best tools against each other?
Okay, that's what we're doing. Let's go. Ready?
No, we're not. Then I go to the 2 amp hour battery.
But I only have a 1.5. That's all it fits DeWALT.
That's all that DeWALT makes,
yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Okay, so let's go.
Still think it should be.
Let's see which one goes faster. Hold on, don't start yet. Ready?
Yep.
Go. About exactly the same, actually.
Mm-hmm.
Cutting the wood up so we can burn it.
Sure.
You're right.
You are a pyro, dude.
Why?
Because you want to burn everything. You wanted to burn the stuff in the back of my truck box. Everything's laying around. Oh, just burn it. Just burn this.
Burn it. Alright, tool fight. So what we did there is we added 2.0. What did we get, Eric?
167 with 2.0 3-inch screws into the wood. 105 with the 1.5 Milwaukee. And 95.5 with the DeWALT.
Cool. So basically what we wanted to do with the 1.5, obviously Eric was saying that you can't get this kit with the 1.5 anymore. It just comes as a 2.0, so you know he was kind of complaining about that. He didn't like that. He thought it was kind of unfair. But I thought
I wouldn't say complain. I'd say it was more whining than crying.
Whatever. You whine all the time. So I was like, hey man, let's have the same size gas tanks for this test and test the tool, not the packs. You know? I mean, come on. These are just gas tanks. 1.5 gallons versus a 2 gallon. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's going to get more runtime. So with both the same size fuel packs, we were able to get a good distinction on what the tool actually, or how efficient the tool actually is. So 95.5 with the DeWALT DCF 815, and how much was that?
105 and 167.
So 10 more holes with brushless. So that's, what did we say that was? Roughly 10%? Are you doing the calculations? Eric likes to get all statistical.
Wow, it was almost a 60% with the 2.0 battery over this. And again, it's just us driving 3-inch screws through.
Yeah, so
fun,
with the 60% over the fuel, right? That's just talking fuel.
That's just talking the fuel line. That's just battery.
What's the percentage difference here? 95.5 from 105.
Roughly 10%.
I want to know exactly.
Roughly 10%.
Alright, I told you, I figured that out without even like thinking about it. I didn't even need the bath feed thing.
Yeah.
I didn't even take my shoes off. So, both units did get really hot. You know, when you're buying a 12 volt, well obviously when you're buying a 12 volt, here's what you need to decide. How many tools are you going to need in that 12 volt?
Yeah, good point.
Are you just going to need a screw gun and an impact and that's it? Or are you going to need, you're a plumber, you're going to need a Propex tool, you're going to need something else, you know? Because DeWALT, although it's one of the most comfortable, if not the most comfortable 12 volt on the market, they don't have that many tools in their lineup, and we don't really know if they're coming out with new tools. They have some test and measurement tools coming out, like the wall scanner and stuff like that. So, but it's just up in the air, you know. I mean, but granted, DeWALT is like, what's that joke they say, you know, when the cows stand at the top of the hill and there's all those cows down there, and the kid's like, let's go down there and all, and the dad's like, no, let's walk down there. Well, I feel like Milwaukee's the one that runs down the hill. Because they're innovative, don't get us wrong, they're innovative and they throw out a ton of cool tools, but, you know, are they tested, are they, you know...
Yeah, Milwaukee tests their tools just like everyone else.
Well, no, I know, but I'm just saying, you know, it just seems like DeWALT is really slow to the plate, but when they do come out with it, they knock it out. you know?
Mm-hmm.
But, and that being said, still with the M12, that IntelliLink, we're definitely seeing some killer runtimes with that over every other tool. But like it all boils down to is what tool you're gonna need. If you want a lot of 12 volt, you want to expand your 12 volt line, you have to go with Milwaukee. There's only like I want to say 10 if that in this line. If you want comfort, you just need a quick driver. This is the best little impact driver on the market. DCF 610, look it up. That's a good one. What?
Question for you. Do you remember what the model number on this was?
Yeah, 2245-10.
No, you don't say. Okay.
No, is it?
I don't. It's
I guess.
2453.
No, but that's how
This guy's
Milwaukee
amazing.
is.
I just don't get it with his model number.
Well, no, because I know my tools. These are my tools. I get them. DCF 610 is my favorite little pocket driver ever. It might not be the most powerful thing in the world, but it's got the 3-ring LED on it.
It has what?
3-ring LED.
Oh, I thought you said 3 wings.
No, 3-ring LED. It's a driver. It's a great little driver, and it's been beat and it's tested. What, is that yours?
Yes.
But like I said, Milwaukee makes a killer M12 line. If you want to expand, you're going to expand with that. If you want the latest and greatest, you're going to go with Milwaukee. Because right now, 1.5 amps is all you're going to get. So if you're running with this all day, that's another thing you got to go with Milwaukee. Yeah, Bosch has a 12 volt line, Makita has a 12 volt line, but they're all still. No one has a 12 volt line like Milwaukee has a 12 volt line.
Mm-hmm.
And 5-year warranty with Milwaukee. So even though I'm a DeWALT fan, if I was in the trades and actually had to, if I was a plumber, I'd have to get Milwaukee. Because I love,
That's
in
the
fact,
best joke
I
ever
have
all day.
both. I have a Propex tool. I have this thing, the ratchet. What?
This thing, I don't know what it is.
No, it's a 3-inch ratchet. I was just looking for a model number. 2457-20. Wow, isn't that what I said earlier?
I think probably.
Wow. AC Delco makes a great 12 volt lineup, but unfortunately, I like DeWALT, and that's the way it is. I love the grip. The 12 volt grip is awesome, and I'm kind of sad to see that they're not coming out with a lot of 12 volt for it. Because I was really excited. This in brushless it's a game changer. But I feel like DeWALT now is taking their 20 volt tools down to the size of 12 volts, which I can kind of understand. I'm gonna grab a 12 volt. Or 20 volt.
20 volt, the compact one.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, I mean that's honestly it's a nice drill. I like that one.
Yeah. No.
I'm a huge fan of that.
What?
I said I'm a huge fan of that drill.
Yeah. So here's DeWalt's 20 volt versus. Well, that's quite a difference actually. But let me put the drill on here because that's an impact. Those are impacts. But mano, drill to drill. It's not that much difference, and you're getting.
This looks longer.
You're getting 8 more volts. Yeah, it is longer. So that's gonna get you in a more compact head situation. But DCF 610 right here. Is that what? Yeah, DCF 610. I love that thing, and this thing's actually beat. Look at it. It's used. The heck.
Well, yeah, because that's the one that dropped off the roof and he dropped on the floor.
Metabo, use my Metabo over sip saw a lot. And that's another thing, like I call it sawzall all the time.
Yeah, well, it's usually called a Band-Aid. Technically.
That's what they are, sawzalls, It's awesome that Milwaukee has that name. But like I said, all these big brands, they're like, the big three, GM, Ford, and Dodge. Well, no one's really as bad as Dodge. No, yeah, Shop Force. What's that one called? Chicago Electric is the Dodge. Right?
I wouldn't go that far, but...
I don't know. I like Dodge styling. It's just for reliability. I've heard they are just nightmares. And in fact, I know people that have them.
Well, Myers had his for a long time, isn't he?
Yeah, but he was a Dodge mechanic.
Yeah, but since he's been out of it, his truck's been...
Yeah, but a lot of people will tell you, oh, I've never had a problem with it, but yet they have, because they think, they're so in love with their vehicle that, oh, I have to put a trans in it, but no, that's normal maintenance.
Yeah, exactly. I love my truck, but man, I'll tell you, I've had problems with that thing.
Yeah, that's because GMC sucks.
It's a Ford, dude.
I know, my Ford's got, but that's an American vehicle. Here we go again, we're going to get into it.
So?
American vehicles, they're nice, but they don't have the quality of Japanese-made vehicles, unfortunately.
Dude, I don't know. I disagree, man. I disagree.
American vehicles are 1,000 times better than Chinese vehicles, but Japanese vehicles, look it up. The most reliable vehicle is a Honda. Hondas are just a bomb. And they're made here in the USA. So, you know what I'm saying?
I don't know. You know what? I agree in the 80s, man. I think their quality and stuff went downhill. I think they've done a lot.
Who?
The American vehicles. I think they've done a lot to bring them back up.
Yeah, they got killer designing. They're good. It's just that, they have costs to deal with, and they just need to get it to market. And I don't know. I mean, that doesn't make sense, but
I don't know. You know, when GMC had almost 100,000 miles, that truck was great to me.
I had a Honda Ridgeline. It went to the dealer one time because the mud flap was loose, and actually it was loose because my ex-girlfriend backed it in her kid's car and wrecked it.
Well, speaking of that, my wife, before I got married, she had a Honda Accord, man. I had a lot of problems with that thing.
No, you did not.
Dude, that thing rattled more.
Eric,
that thing
every time you get a Honda, you start yapping.
When I was driving that thing and it would rain, my foot would actually get wet. There's
You're
water
so
in the
full of
trunk.
it.
It rattled
You're so
from the
full of
top.
it, Eric.
I've had the trunk thing, or the hood latch.
We
on
love
that thing
America.
bust.
I love America, but man,
No,
this
dude.
guy's just so anti-Honda.
I'm not anti-Honda. I think they make good four-stroke engines. Or good
They make
engines,
awesome
you know?
cars.
I'm not knocking their cars. They make good
Yeah,
cars.
you say
But
every car's rattling. Isn't it? When I get my Ford truck, it's a 2011. It's got 30,000 miles on it. When I hit the brakes, it's Today, I'm in Eric's truck riding with you,
Yeah.
and all of a sudden your truck's like, oh, my truck does what your truck does now. And you just accepted it. Like it's normal. Like hey, that's alright. That's what it's supposed to. I'm just used to it. Why? Cars don't do that.
Okay, shut up for 1 second. First of all, because you were just saying that the American cars weren't that good. All I'm saying is it's not the case. I'm saying I've had a Honda that had a problem. Honda make great cars. So does Toyota. I'm not knocking any of those cars. They make good cars. All I'm saying is that I think the American vehicle has come a long way since the 80s. I told you,
Oh,
the Ford,
absolutely. Yeah,
that's all I'm trying to point out. I'm not saying that Ford, I don't have problems with that Ford. That thing rattles too, and it pisses me off.
Yeah, I mean,
And I don't accept it. I've taken it in. One was all wire harnessing was bashed, and the other one I've got a problem up top, and they can't even find that out.
yeah,
I'm
my
not saying
Ford
it's a
has
perfect
rattling
vehicle.
seats, squeaks, pop. I mean, I've taken it in tons of
Well,
times.
but dude, look in the side of the truck, dude. You can't even see the floor in the truck. You got so much junk in there.
Are you kidding? My truck's clean, man. But that, what?
I want to see if it's
Go ahead. But that being said, what am I gonna do? As soon as the new F-150 comes out, I'm gonna buy it. Yeah, in the back, there's some tools and action stuff.
It's cleaner than I've seen it before. Okay, I'll
Eric,
give you that.
that truck, you could lick the floor off. My truck's cleaner than your truck inside.
Dude,
Yeah, your truck's got like fingerprints all over it. No,
I got 2 kids.
we're not doing that.
I got
Come
2 kids. Open your car.
on. Really?
Yes.
I actually was just about to go clean it. Here, look in the back. See, that's pretty clean up there. Isn't it?
You know what? I mean, it's still.
Look,
It's
I got.
not bad.
Yeah,
I mean,
I just threw these
yeah,
in
that's
there.
not bad.
This was from work, some time capsules, some bullet garbage that you threw in there. I mean, it's a truck. Alright, let's see here. Don't shake that camera too much. Oh, it's a little cleaner. Oh, wow, look at that, man. A lot of gifts. You get a lot of stuff.
So yeah, I would say, and the fingerprints, man, I got a 3-year-old and a 5-year-old.
Well, my truck's, you know, I use it.
Hey, look at me 1 second.
But you're starting to agitate me, man.
Oh, it's a good day, dude. That's my #1 goal of the day. If I can agitate you, I feel like I've done good for today.
You agitate me just by showing up. I don't even know what we're talking about now.
Dude, this camera thing sucks. How do you get it in there? There we go.
Is it still recording? How many minutes does it say?
325.
Alright, let's wrap this up, dude.
You're missing your gold. Where's your gold chain? You got your collar up, all your hair showing out the front. You need your gold
Dude, I
chain.
swear to you. I swear to you. Don't. You don't think I'll do it, do you? I swear
I know
to God.
you'll do it.
I will saw through your feet.
I know you'll do it.
Alright, so shut up.
And you know what I'll be calling you for the rest of your life?
Diva?
No.
What?
I won't even say it on camera.
Alright. You know what you call me, man?
Yeah, you do. You got me at. Last time I started calling it, you said, dude, I'm going to knock you out.
I have guns, dude. You should be messing with me. Alright, tools in action. What are we... I don't even know what we're talking about.
No, that was it. We're just here having a little bit of fun with these and take it for what it's worth, man.
Yep, that's it. But, you know, like I think I explained it. What do you feel about the 12 volts? How do you
I
tell
actually
someone-
totally agree with you, man. Like you said, you know, if you're looking for a big line, Milwaukee's got it. The DeWALT's got a real nice feeling to it. Like you said, it's got a nice feeling to it. I like it. But I
Sweet.
agree with what you're saying.
Alright, get the out of here.
All right.